It's been a while since our last Starfield update, which has understandably left a lot of people kind of confused because, well, yes, the game did only release like a month and a half ago. Bethesda said numerous times that Starfield would be getting tons of frequent updates, and so far we've only had one major update, and the most noticeable thing it did was allow us to change our FOV. And while yes, that does obviously make the gameplay look and feel a lot better, at least in my opinion. I mean, I cranked that slider up to 100 as soon as the update dropped. It wasn't really anything major. Well, last night Bethesda put out a statement about yet another update for Starfield coming very soon, but it's smaller than even before. In a tweet regarding the update, Bethesda said, quote, "We've been hard at work on Starfield updates and we'll be putting our next one into the Steam beta next week. This update will feature DLSS support with frame generation, display, and HDR controls for supported systems and other optimizations and improvements. You'll be able to opt in to try it via Steam beta options, and we'd love your feedback before it goes live for all PC and Xbox players after that." So, okay, yeah, that's pretty much it, unfortunately. Nothing too major here, honestly. I think the most noticeable thing is the apparent improvements that are coming with this update, such as minor bug fixes. Now, look, I don't want to sound like a spoiled brat or anything, but this was really disappointing to me. Like, we're finally getting another update for Starfield, and it's just not really anything that's a big deal in my opinion. Well, yes, of course it's great that Starfield is getting DLSS support especially. I'm still waiting on the actual content improvements and just regular improvement updates. Like, again, I'm not trying to sound like a spoiled brat or anything, but there's still a lot that needs to be added into Starfield in my honest opinion. Things like city maps, more procedural generated content especially. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm really sick of being sent to the same 5 or 6 locations over and over and over again. Adding in unlimited storage for homes so we can actually decorate properly. And the list goes on and on. It's just all of the things that the fans are crying for. And then you've got the fixes on top of like changing the content, such as Vasco standing outside of our cockpit while we're flying around in space, or that annoying little asteroid that follows everyone around, or NPCs randomly walking around in their underwear. Like I said, there's still a lot that needs to be added, so to me it's just kind of irritating as a fan to go nearly 2 months without seeing any of this. And of course, things like this do take time, but I guess I just got my hopes up when Bethesda said that we'd be getting continuous updates for Starfield. Like, I feel like a lot of this stuff should have already been patched. Of course, I'm still playing the game, I'm still enjoying it, and I still love Starfield. I'm still working through my 100% everything playthrough, so again, I'm not trying to be negative. You guys know I hate being negative, I hate negativity, but this is just fairly disappointing to me. Like, yes, it's great that we are getting all of this stuff, but where's all of the other stuff that should be coming with it, I guess I was just really hoping for more in Starfield's next update. Again, there's just a lot that needs to be added, but more importantly, a lot that needs to be fixed. Nothing really game-breaking per se, but like I mentioned, the asteroid bug, the Vasco bug, the naked NPC bug, the constant crashing for console players especially. There's a big part of me that wants major changes added into Starfield 2. Like, I'd really love to see a massive overhaul to the Red Mile, completely changing it from the boring, run to point A, then back to point B challenge, if you can even call it a challenge, it's ridiculously easy, to something more like the Gauntlet from Fallout 4's Nuka World DLC. Things like a massive survival mode update, removing some of the unnecessary restrictions on shipbuilding, finding ways to, change the game a little bit so I'm not navigating through my menu so much. I love Starfield. Admittedly, not as much as Elder Scrolls or Fallout, but I do truly love this world that Bethesda have built, and I've been having a blast playing it, but I'd be lying if I didn't say that there is a lot that I want changed or improved. Again, we have to understand that these things do take time, but the fact that there's been no news or even slight rumours about these types of updates coming is somewhat disheartening to me. I want Bethesda to pump out as many updates as possible for Starfield. I want them to change the game drastically over the next, let's say year. I don't just want to see minor improvements like this and small updates here and there, but hey, whatever, I'll stop ranting now. Anyway, that will do it for the video. I don't want to long this out any further than it needs to be, so let me know your thoughts on this next update in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave it a like, it really helps out, and also of course consider subscribing if you want to stay fully up to date on everything Starfield and everything Bethesda really, along with plenty of other single player games and RPGs. And of course lastly, as always, a huge massive thank you to our channel members. The support means the world, so thank you all so much for being here month after month. But with all of that said and done, thank you all so much for watching, and I really hope to see you next time. Peace.